We're back. This one is a fun one today. It's the Lions versus the Texans. Let me try and get to the Texans right now. There they are. I'm gonna edit uniforms. See what I can do with them. Oh God. Yeah, this. I like this random color rush one's weird, but you know what? I'm doing that one. Let me see if I can try and get what is it? Alternate current classic. Okay, color rush. Oh, I want to use this later on when the Lions have a home game. They look sick. This looks like complete ass. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see if that changes things to set them to both to all Madden. Could that have been the reason why some of these games have been slow? Maybe. Maybe. And I think this is still okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, it won't let me randomize the weather. It won't let me randomize the weather, so I'm just gonna go off of this and just be on my very way. Also, I found a way to make the prompter randomized now, so that's gonna be fun. Clash of the Conferences, baby. Oh yeah, a couple things have happened, like that up top. Also another thing that happened. I was originally planning to get a trade happening with the Dolphins to get a quarterback, but just today it was confirmed that they claimed Tyler Huntley off of the Ravens practice squad, so that's going to be their quarterback for the time being. The Packers, however, we have another one to come into play. I'm just making sure my microphone's... Yep, okay, it's processing. That's my boy D'Amico Ryans versus also my boy Dan Campbell. We are going to have some fun with this one. And the kick is off. Returning is number 13, I believe, Khalif Raymond? No, I can't think. That's, is it? I don't even know. I'm not, I keep reiterating that I am not good with, numbers. And look who it is. It's Jared Goff, who had a, pretty damn good season, actually. I believe I did get it right. No, it's Craig Reynolds. Oh, who the hell was, Khalif Raymond? Alright. Is, let's see, the first play of the game. Jared, in the classic unis, will throw it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Love it. Alright, here is the Lions offense. I'm making sure I didn't do anything about that. Oh yeah, notice something different. We have a new signing. CJ Uzomah is part of this Lions offense now. And we're going to get into the Texans defense after this one play. Jahmyr Gibbs, I believe. Is it? I can't. It's Montgomery. I couldn't see his number. And here is the defense. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. I had to switch Jerry Hughes to linebacker. Because the current option at right linebacker was, well, pretty weak. And Hughes was better, so I just, made things a little better. Goff will go to throw it, and it's caught by Right, see, there you are. CJ Uzomah. See what I tell you? I told you about that. I told you about the, I told you about that. I made sure to, make sure that was a thing. Oh, okay. I am, all over the place. Was that? That was Khalif Raymond. Okay. And that's Jahmyr Gibbs with a nice run. Man, I was like 2 numbers off, actually. So, yeah, there's that. Lions are lined up. Jared goes, throws, caught by Jameson Williams, the gambler. Goff. Caught by Raymond. Very close to a pick, actually. But when you have the experience of Jared Goff, you can pull off some pretty impressive passes. It is given to David Montgomery, who does not go anywhere with it. Goff for the throw. It is caught by Khalif Raymond once again. Now I have it in my head that 11 is Khalif now. I have it in my brain. Goff for the throw. Oh, and it's bounced off and almost intercepted by the Texans. All right. Goff for the throw. It is caught by Jameson Williams. Touchdown. The kick is up, and it's good. Just like that, we have more things coming up. Also, one thing actually to bring up, because this hurts. Jermaine Johnson was confirmed out for the rest of the season. The defensive end from the New York Jets. Ruptured his Achilles tendon, so he's out for the remaining of the season. And yeah, it's awful. Yeah. And there is CJ Stroud in the mix right now. We'll see what happens now. After this one bit of offense, we'll get to the graphic. And that's caught by Nico Collins, who will go pretty decently far. All right. And here is the Texans offense. As you can see, Nico was part of it just right then and there. And here is the Detroit defense. Notice how Ali McNeil was actually slotted in for the defensive end, because he actually does pretty good on that front. And I was confident that, yeah. Anyway, it's caught by number 9. Number 9? Is that Brevin Jordan? You see, this is why... hold on, look at that again. Yeah, that's Brevin Jordan. Yeah. Like, this is why I display the two tight end situation, because you don't know who's going to show up. CJ Stroud goes, throws. Oh, one-handed catch by Stephon Diggs. Woo! What a catch! Wait, did I forget to put it on arcade mode? I think I did. I forgot to put it on arcade. Well, that sucks. I didn't notice because I thought it was for a second, and that's Joe Mixon, who will go for 3 yards. End of the first, Detroit comes out with 7-0. And now we're looking into how the Texans are going to fare going into quarter number 2 with 4 yards to spare. Joe Mixon will go for the run and goes nowhere with it. 3rd and goal. Oh, damn it. CJ Stroud goes to the throw. Oh, wow. That would have been another amazing one-handed catch by Stephon Diggs, but it didn't go as planned. All right. Fairbairn. The kick is up. The kick is good. Detroit still has a 4-point lead against the Houston Texans. Dan Campbell is looking a little pissed. But, yeah. Overall, yeah. Also, how did I predict that Ravens claim... I had the Ravens claim Desmond Ridder. I did not expect Tyler Huntley to actually leave the squad. Oh! Pretty nice takedown against... I couldn't see his number for a second. Oh! What a catch! Jamison Williams now has 112 yards on this game. That's insane. Goes for it. Oh, he almost got sacked, too. That's Derek Stingley Jr. right behind him. Goff throws to Williams again. This is quite nuts, actually. How many times have I said that? Jared with the throw. Almost picked off. Oh, that was so unfortunate. It was right in the guy's hands. If he just released his hands a little bit later, he probably could have caught that, and that would have been an interception for the Houston Texans. Neville Hewitt. I had to look for a second. Goff. He is taking his time and throws it out of bounds. It's 4th down. Looks like they're gonna kick it with the former UFL kicker Jake Bates coming in. Kick is up and good. The game is now at a 7-point lead once again for Detroit. But it also gives ample opportunity for the Houston Texans to make something out of this. Oh, and a nasty hit against the returner. I seriously have to write these like returner names down as well. It's kind of silly that I have not been doing that. CJ Stroud throws it and dropped by Stephon Diggs after a nasty hit. It is given to Joe Mixon, who has a first down and more, went from the 27 to the 44. I actually don't even know who has more rushing yards, the Texans or the Lions right now, because they've been mostly focusing on the arm game, not the run game. That's Joe Mixon again, who will get yet another first down. Pretty nice, all things considered. All nice and all of that. I did not know how to finish that sentence, if I'm going to be honest. CJ will decide to throw this time around, and it almost gets caught by Joe Mixon, but it's bobbled out. Two bobbled passes within the same drive. Yikes. That either can account for how good this Detroit defense is, or maybe the catching game is not as prolific. Nah, I'm kidding. It's definitely on the Detroit defense because they've only been dropped because of really good hits. Joe Mixon, who will take fully advantage of his situation, and oh my god! He just keeps going. Goes for 10 yards, bouncing off of a lot of defenders there. CJ Stroud will, close. Stephon Diggs with a decent catch, and oof, a little bit of post roughing. I don't know if there's not many fouls that happen in these games, but I'm gonna have to make. No, I'm not gonna change the foul thing. I'm gonna have it at default settings and just go from there. The only time we've ever had any fouls were because of the quarterback taking his damn time. CJ Stroud, despite having an open man with Brevin Jordan, decides to run for it and loses yards. Even Goff is like, what the hell is that? Stroud throws. It's caught by Nico Collins. They're within 15 yards of the touchdown. Or at least they would hope it could be a touchdown. No one's turned over so far, although Goff had a very, very lucky break with Neville dropping his almost intercepted pass. Stroud throws it, and it is caught by Nico Collins with a nice 10-yard catch. More arguments and all that as well. CJ Stroud caught by Stephon Diggs. Oh, the game is now all of a sudden tied up. This is the kind of game we were hoping for. Especially since in real life, the Texans only barely managed to beat the Bears last night. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking a little bit right now. What was the score? What was the score on that one? Let me look. 19-13. Yeah, that was like a 6-point game against Chicago. Man, how? Oh, the next game is gonna be interesting. That one's gonna be for tomorrow. Will be the Denver Broncos and the Chiefs. The last time the Broncos faced the Chiefs, I believe Broncos won, right? If I'm not mistaken. That is Texans with the punt. And it is Craig Reynolds who will try, but oh, a massive hit by number 21. It is the, if I am thinking this right, that's Kalen Bullock, the rookie safety, and there's a nice catch made by Amon-Ra St. Brown, who has not been very active today. Actually, I've been mostly seeing Jameson Williams. I mean, he had 110 plus yards before the half. Hell, it's still before the half, so he might just even build up even more. That's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's actually making some good yardage now. I don't know what's been taking him so long, or what's happened with Jared Goff to make it seem like that, because, yeah. Also, somebody who I haven't seen be active today was Sam Laporta, which reflects real life, because I lost 2 straight weeks of fantasy with Sam Laporta as my tight end, so go figure. And that's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Seriously, Sam Laporta last week went for 8 points, and this week 3. Come on, man. Seriously, CJ Stroud, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jonathan Taylor, James Conner, and especially James Cook were going ham this week, and then Laporta just decides to, you know. Once David Njoku comes back, I'm gonna put him instead of Sam, because this is ridiculous. They're not being fed the ball. Detroit's out of timeouts. They're 44 yards up. Jake Bates can easily make that now, and that's caught by, hey, look who I am talking about. Sam Laporta finally gets a catch for this game. Oh my god! I also didn't pay attention to the last play as well, because I was looking up his freaking fantasy points. They're looking to make a field goal here, because nope. Okay, Jared will take his time, and Sam Laporta just short, and they'll go into the second half. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Oh no. Oh, what a sad thing to happen. All right. Okay, I believe it's going to be Houston's time on the offense now after this. Also, I just noticed the graphics say interdivisional. God, I knew somewhere I was going to find like a spelling error, and it took until just now to get it up. Excuse me. 8.8 yards per carry ain't bad for a running back, although 5, yeah, we'll see how it goes. CJ Stroud throws, and it's caught by Tank Dell, somebody who we haven't seen quite often yet. I don't know if this was his first catch or not, but yeah. Here is, once again, the Texans offense. And the Lions defense. Also, yeah, the Jalen Tolbert, if you look up top, Jalen Tolbert trade, I just made that one up on the spot while I was at work. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make that a thing because Hollywood was injured. He's on IR now, so that's going to be even more prominent. And then in my game because the NFL just decided not to punish Rashee Rice. I put him out for half the year, and now the Chiefs offense. I think the starting wide receivers are going to be Xavier Worthy and Mecole Hardman. Stroud throws to somebody who we haven't seen much of at all today is Dalton Schultz. You know what? While I'm at it, I'm going to swap out the graphics for both. Because, wait, who's at home in that Broncos-Chiefs game? Let's look at that in a bit. Stroud gives it to Mixon, who will be stuffed. Will they go for it? I feel like they should because QB sneak for the win, you know? It's Broncos who are going to be at home. Okay. They will not go for it. That might cost them in the future. Because, yeah, that was literally like half a yard you could easily do with a QB sneak, but, you know, I'm not controlling the coaching plays here. Jared will go to throw it, and it's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Got Goff with 204 passing yards already. Which is pretty nice, all things considered. Considering how little time compared to in real life is, he seems to get more passing yards. Jared gets sacked by Will Anderson Jr., a man who I'm still kind of mad that Arizona did not draft, but they decided to trade down instead, because it didn't wind up working in our favor, did it? I don't mind Darius Robinson, though, because I feel like he could be good. He's out right now, so we have yet to see his play, but, you know, all in the past. Goff will give it to Jahmyr Gibbs for some reason, even though they were 16 yards back, now 20 yards back. Just like that, I think the Texans are going to wind up getting the ball back, unless if either Jamison or Amon-Ra gets a miracle right now. We haven't seen much of Uzomah today. Actually, I don't even know if he was on the field at all, even though I made sure the depth chart has him as tight end number 2. Goff with the throw. Intercepted! That is Jeff Okudah. Ironically, the Detroit Lions first round pick in 2020 picked off Jared Goff just like that. And now it's Texans ball no matter what. Oh my god. What was that though? Because Jamison was just like way over there. Oh, and the Texans have the ball again. But they are far out though. Joe Mixon will get tackled by both first Aiden Hutchinson. I believe that's not Ali McNeil. Oh, it is Ali McNeil. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure. Getting used to all these numbers. There's a couple of other signings that happened. Up Stroud to Collins, bumped out. by the Detroit defense. It was pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Amon-Ra's just like, hey, am I getting any more catches today, please? Because Jamison was reeling him in like his bed. It's I know he's rolling it. No, okay, I'm not gonna like try and repeat that joke. I'm gonna just let that fall apart. Anyway. CJ Stroud will try and run, and he's gonna make the first down, actually. Pretty nice. And Joe Mixon is being brought down as we're entering the tail end of the third. Overall, this has just been a confusing kind of game. 10 points from each is quite sad, but give the Texans credit. They did pull off a pretty impressive interception. And oh, it was short. I wasn't even sure who that was who he was trying to throw it to because that was literally a split second. CJ Stroud throws, and it is caught by Nico Collins for the first down. Very, very close, though. Good attempt, by all accounts. After this game, Houston will be visiting Green Bay for the Thursday night game. Well, quote unquote Thursday night game because, well, there's no guarantees on when these games actually happen. Because, yeah, we have 8 more games after this, so that's something. I have to make graphics. I still have to make the graphics for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 more teams. Because I actually did the last two that'll be happening, and then now here we are. Joe Mixon once again, who makes a decent enough rush, but now his yards per carry is looking weaker now. Because we had it at like 8.2, but now it's 57 yards for 10 rushes. So that's 5.7 per rush now, which is concerning. And CJ Stroud is sacked on the play by Keely Ringo. No, not Keely Ringo. I'm being silly. It's Mingo. Oh, I feel dumb. I feel silly. Oh my god, I really just said that. I am so silly. I am out of it today. I am. Ugh. Ugh. That was rough on my end. I am so No, it was Mingo. I'm Oh, okay. CJ Stroud passes it to Stephon Diggs, who gets pile drive by Jack Campbell. Or was it Ringo? Wingo. Oh, I am so stupid. I am stupid. Oh, bro, I am so sorry. I am Wingo. If you're watching this, I am sorry. And it's caught by Dalton Schultz, who barely showed up today. I believe this is his second catch of the day. Jack Campbell is just like, what the hell's going on? Did I just see if Frank Rag? Did I just put Frank Ragnow's number at 7? I am. Well, I am not displaying the graphics again. I'm just gonna fix that up for whenever Detroit plays again. C.J. Stroud pile drives by. This time I'll actually get it right, Wingo. All right. Okay. I had Frank Ragnow at 7, and then I had Zeitler at a. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. C.J. Stroud throws. It's caught by Stephon Diggs. After a long while, we finally have some points on the board. Texans with the kick. It's up. It's good. Now the Lions have under 2 minutes to make up for lost time. Craig Reynolds, who will unsuccessfully try and go for more. As we enter this game, a little bit doing whatever. Jared Goff throws, and it's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown, but doesn't go further. Timeout for Detroit. Houston has not used timeouts at all this game. They're like that confident that they could take this to the W. Then again, it's really good to save up these timeouts just in case. Jared takes his sweet time, gives it oh, okay, it's David Montgomery for not much, but it does go out of bounds. I feel like he should have just given it to Montgomery as early as possible, but whatever. Jared Goff leans back, goes long, and is caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. And just like that, they are far down the field. 1st and goal. Oh man, what was Okuda doing? He went way too fast. Look at that. Hey, having a fast corner is pretty nice, but sometimes you can be a little reckless. Still don't know where our good friend is. Jared to the throw. It is caught by Khalif Raymond. 4 yards to go, 1:09 to go. That's Davis Mills, who was one of the people I was considering on for the trade for Green Bay, because that's still going on right now. It's gonna be random. Jahmyr Gibbs runs for the touchdown. The Lions can either tie the game right now or go for it. Both can be very costly, but we'll see what happens. Bates, the kick is up and good. 1:07 to go for the Detroit defense and the Houston offense to produce something. Here we go. Texans. Oh, is that Damian Pierce? I haven't seen him all game. To be fair, when you have, you know, when you have Joe Mixon on roster, yeah, it's just kind of that. Although he has been kind of hasn't been playing really. Even then, like the poor guy, week two he was injured, and now up. CJ Stroud goes for the throw. It is caught by Tank Dell. First down. CJ to Diggs, who will get stopped. Jaime Fairbairn, who could save the game for the Texans. They have to get far down to do such a thing. Otherwise, yeah, this may not be a good time for the Texans if all fails. Stroud leans back, throws, and it's caught by Nico Collins. I think that's game because they're 40 yards back, and Fairbairn has done some pretty good kicks, 50 yards back and more. So we're looking into seeing a Texans victory. Stroud for the throw. Stephon Diggs, and that could be just game. They'll just let the clock drain out up until the final few seconds. Detroit will use a timeout. Or do they? It's Houston. Joe Mixon gets whacked by the defense, but if this clock just keeps getting drained, Detroit not even trying at this point. Timeout for the Texans. The Texans are gonna go for a 38-yard field goal. And if this kick is successful, it will be over for the Detroit Lions. And the Lions will try to ice it. We'll see if this works or not. Fairbairn for the win. The kick is good. The Texans have 2 more seconds to try and stop the Lions. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see what happens. That's far back. That leaves one final Hail Mary throw for Jared Goff. Jared throws far. And it is caught by Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Detroit! Oh my God, they had 2 seconds. All the Texans had to do was wait a couple more seconds, but it's over. It is over. A nail biter at the end. Khalif Raymond, the man who I got the number wrong very early on in the game, just caught the game-winning touchdown. Detroit wins it. Oh my word. What an amazing comeback. 2 seconds was all Detroit needed. Game over. Game is over. I had it. I had it ready. And with that, to avoid a almost embarrassing loss, game, set, and game is match. Oh, man. That interception by Goff almost came back to bite him. And did I say that attempt not to go for a QB sneak on 4th and inches was going to cost the Texans? Who knew that was actually going to be true? I'm going to actually look at the not the team stats. Actually, I wanted to see who had more rushing yards at the end of the day, because I swear there was rushes 60 for the Texans and only 12 for the Lions. The top receivers of the game were Amon-Ra St. Brown, after everything is said and done, as well as Khalif Raymond, while the top 2 for the Texans were Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs. I thought Jamison Williams was going to be the top receiver today, but then look what happened. Oh, man. Thanks for watching. I'm going to also look into who the top defender was going to be. We have 1 sack from James Houston and 1 from Will Anderson Jr. And yeah, unbelievable. Have a good day, everybody. What a nail biter at the end.